Yo guys, welcome back to another Danmachi Memoria Freese video. Okay, so we're doing the 7th zone, the light 7th zone to be more specific. I have yet to do it. As you guys know, I like to do my first attempt for you guys on video, just so you can see how it works out. To be fair, I don't really like coming back and doing it again anyway, so the minimal amount of times I can do it, the better. And laziness or not, I like to make it sound like I'm doing something a little for you. Anyway, so we're going to jump into the light zone. And you guys should already know, I do play Genshin, by the way, Fred. You guys should already know the team as it was in my heroic trial video. It's exactly the same. I'm going to explain it again for those of you that haven't watched the heroic trial video. But if you haven't seen it yet, the card should pop up somewhere around here right about now, and you can go back and watch it. Anyway, so Haruhime, you guys know what Haruhime does. 100% strength and magic on her SA, extends buffs and debuffs. Amazing unit. The day they power creep her is the day the game just gets so broken there's no point playing. Anyway, so on her we have Finn for the SA gauge charge as well as all of the other minor additional buffs. Goblin Slayer for the, well, all of the utility. He lowers physical resist, dark resist, increases single target and AoE damage, and he's my only other maxed dark unit, so he has to be in the team. I have Take on him for the 20% strength buff, 100% ailment resist. Otal, as always, is going to be the powerhouse behind the team. He's going to be doing all of the damage. On him, I have the Outside Aurora Eyes for the 20% strength and 10% single target and AoE damage. My first sack unit is Line. You guys, you've been here a while, you should know what Line does. 33% SA gauge charge. On her, I have the, is it Honor Bride? I can't remember the name, but she lowers dark and water resist, increases dark and water damage. Is it that way around, or does she decrease one and increase the other? No, she does both, just at a smaller amount than you would usually get for the other assists, seeing as she is a little bit older now. Second sack unit is the Elmina for the 30% AoE damage increase. On her, I have the Ares for the 15% physical resist debuff. And then finally, I have Armid. Armid is literally here for her skill 2 to remove any strength debuffs on my Otal and Goblin Slayer to make sure that they're hitting as hard as they possibly can. So we're going to jump in now. As usual, 7th zone stuns. There's nothing else to it. It's really boring. Everyone except my sack units are wearing stun anklets. So we're going to start this off real easy like. And what we're going to do is we're going to pray this doesn't turn into one of those moments where 7th zone literally slaps you in the face and says, you know what, we're going to hit the same unit repeatedly and there's nothing you can do about it. Did I not? I didn't skill 1 with Haruhime. I just attacked, didn't I? Okay, right. That doesn't matter. It puts me back a turn. But I've acknowledged my... No, I did Arcane. Okay, cool. I thought I just normal attack there. That really, that was something else. That would have been a hiccup and a half. I like that. For those of you that don't know, this is basically my go-to dark team for all my dark needs. It does single target, it does AoE, and I understand a lot of you probably don't even have Goblin Slayer. I know a lot of my viewers are newer players now, so Goblin Slayer may be a thing of the past and not available to you. But if you do have a few copies of either Tione or Tiona, they are great. Like, I put them A tier on my dark tier list. By the way, if you haven't seen that, link will be somewhere around here for you to click on. I do recommend giving that a view. I did put them A tier, so spoiler, but they actually do a considerable amount of damage in comparison to Goblin Slayer. Like, I wouldn't say Goblin Slayer is old enough to be power crept, but old enough to have fallen off, but they still out damage him just based on the, well, their base damage stat for one. And then their skill set for another. At this point, Goblin Slayer's single target only and all the utility you can possibly imagine. I'm just going to check chat real quick because I am doing this on live stream and they are here for the lols apparently. Vod Goose. Okay, no, we're good. We are good. I will. If you have questions, I will reply after the stream is well, after I finished doing the video. Wow, this is like a real meta situation we have here. I can't wrap my head around. I'm doing a video in a live stream, but like I don't even know when I'm gonna upload it. Alright, so we're going to Haruhime SA, give everyone that 100% strength and magic buff, and then we're going to go from there. I'm not even remotely worried about this. In fact, to be fair, my 7th zone videos are the least viewed videos. I know some people are saying that 7th zone's actually getting harder and more difficult, but I don't think that's the case. I think people that are assuming that 7th zone's getting harder, it's not. It's just that staying balanced and up to date with the current units, you're using older units with lower base stats. That's it. That's literally the only scenario that's happening. And I don't need to do anything else now. I'm just going to spam this and leave it as it is. Okay, so Eddie, I started the game with Goblin Slayer, so I got him +3. He is a great unit. I mean, to be fair, I don't like using units unless I have them at least +3. If they're not at least level 72, they're not worth using, in my opinion. Obviously, if you don't have a choice, you don't have a choice. But I don't think anyone's really usable until they are at least level 72. But then it's important to understand, as a new player, sometimes you just don't have the units to complete the content. That won't always be the case. Eventually you will get full teams for each element and you'll be okay. How viable those teams are not gonna be, that's a different question. It's not about how viable they are, it's about how long they're gonna stay viable before they get power crept. And I feel like it sounds like I'm taking cheap shots at the devs, because I am, and they, I don't think they know how to run a game like at all. They are terrible devs. That's the only reason I'm still here. Is I love the franchise, I love my viewers, and I like my Discord. That's it. That's the only reason I have to be here, playing this game still, because I do enjoy the game. It's boring now. I'm playing 3 other gacha games just to make up the difference. In fact, after this video, I probably am just gonna skip recording Windzone during this stream and go straight and play Genshin, because meh. I think I'll Sheikah just to keep the MP up. Okay, so there is, like I said, when it comes to my dark team, it really is as brain dead as it seems. I don't have to change the moves except for when Otal SAs, and that's it. Super easy. Like I said, like obviously I realize that a lot of you guys watching me won't have MLB teams, but it's still doable. You'll probably just do it in less turns. You know what I would love? I would love if Goblin Slayer had at least a higher modifier on his skill 2. Like when they come back around, and hopefully they will not rework but update Goblin Slayer. I hope they consider giving him at least a higher modifier on his skill 2. That would make me so happy, because I know like they don't want to do that. They don't want to make a unit that's good everywhere. It would be nice. Come on. I'm gonna check my score. I'm probably like 17, 18 million maybe. So 17.4. Okay, it was within the range. I can do better, but I don't care about my record, my 7th zone score enough to redo 7th zone. Anyway, guys, that is going to be the video. I hope you enjoyed it. Make sure to drop a like if you did, subscribe if you're not. Social media links in the description, and as always, I love you, and I'll catch you later.
Fire!